Logan Crawford, and right now on the Spotlight Network, we're soaring into the enchanting world of the heartwarming tale of Lucky Buddy, Phoenix, and Rainbow. It's a wonderful book, written by an amazing author. Her name is Elizabeth Samuh. This beautifully illustrated story blends lyrical prose with powerful lessons on friendship, trust, and the boundless magic of love. It's a vibrant, emotionally rich tale that uplifts both young readers and the young at heart. We're delighted to have this very talented author join us here today on Spotlight. We thank the team at Prime 7 Media for helping us put her in the spotlight today. And we ask viewers like you to support authors like her by subscribing to our channel and by purchasing her amazing book. The links are below this interview. And be sure to download the Spotlight Network TV app, streaming on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire TV. Elizabeth, thank you so much for joining us here today on Spotlight.
Thank you for having me. Thank you very much for having me.
My pleasure. This is such a beautiful story. How did you come up with the idea to create Lucky Buddy, Phoenix, and Rainbow?
Well, this has been an inspiration that's stemmed from my place of profound gratitude. I've always had that feeling of like creating stories, you know, especially as a child, you know, and as I come to a stage in my life, you know, I decided that I really want to create this story to make people really, especially children, really have a beauty and resilience, you know. And I just wanted to have a desire to capture and share those moments of grace and strength from my writing. And it's all about recognizing the small victories and the unwavering human spirit.
Absolutely. Great values for people who are young or old, no doubt. Who's your target audience for this book? How old would you say the reader should be?
Readers should be probably about 5 to 6.
Or have mom or dad
Yeah,
read it to them. Yeah, it's a great
that's right.
storybook as well. Yeah. And
Yeah,
give the folks at home an overview of the story, what it's about.
right. The story's about Lucky, Buddy, and Phoenix, and they are all out, sort of like showing their feathers, and it's like they're sort of greeting everybody, their own sort of world about how everybody is, and it shows a gratitude and love, you know, to children that are reading the book.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And they are wonderful values indeed. And talk to us a little bit about what it was like writing the story. Did it just kind of flow out naturally, or did you struggle a little bit? Tell us about that.
Well, I did struggle a little bit because, you know, it's a motivation that I had installed in me. And, you know, I was thinking about the characters, and I was thinking about the illustration. And, you know, this was all sort of like a beauty to me. And it was a determination that I had, you know, and how I could connect at an emotional level, you know, and it was a process that I used to challenge. And that was like an inner drive I had in me, and I had narratives of hope and healing, which was keeping me steadfast, and it was committing me to my work I like doing, you know.
Absolutely, absolutely. Tell us about the beautiful illustrations in this book.
The little illustrations talks about Lucky, Buddy, and Phoenix, and how they will bloom in the jacaranda tree. And it talks about them when they're greeting and they sing good morning. And it talks about also about how they have their dancing together. And it's all sort of showing that sort of like beauty, you know, and how they're showing love to children.
Exactly. Now, did you do the illustrations? Did you create the pictures for this book?
No, I didn't. I had some help doing that.
Okay, good. Well, they're really, really nice. Tell us a little bit about that collaboration. Is that something your publisher worked on with you, or
That's right. Yes, yes. It was publisher that helped me. Yes, that's right.
so you basically described what you wanted, and then the artist was able to develop the pictures that you needed to tell the story?
That's right. Yes, I had I basically it was the audience that I wanted to sort of like win, and that's why I did the illustrations. You
Yep.
know, and the illustrations were done by the publisher. You know, and I really am happy with this.
Yeah, you should be because they are absolutely beautiful. Is this the first time you've written a book?
Yes, it's my very first time, and I feel really nerved, because I never believed this can happen to me. I'm actually sort of talking on online, and I feel really sweaty and hot.
Well, you're
I'm not
doing
gonna lie
great.
to
You did a
you.
great job on the book. You're doing a great job on this interview, no doubt. So, right
Yeah.
on. You're doing it all very, very well. So, have you envisioned this book as like maybe a cartoon for children or a story for children on the telly?
Yes, I'd like to envisage this as a way to sort of like win the children and to make it as maybe as a cartoon, maybe that was something that'd be really interesting,
Yeah.
and maybe make it into some sort of message to the children as well,
Yeah.
and they
Yeah,
can love each other, yeah, and share each other, you know.
absolutely. Well, you've done the first part, you've created the work, and now you've put it out there. So hopefully somebody in Hollywood or someone with the BBC sees this and says, "Hey, this would be a great story. We need to put it on the telly." That
I
would
feel
be
really nervous.
wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because then it would reach a broader audience because so many kids watch videos today instead of
yeah,
reading books. But this is a great book. It's a great book for parents to read to their children. It's a great book for children to read by themselves. And there's lots of great lessons to it as well. Are you working on any new books right now?
yes. I'm doing a memoir. This is a memoir about my personal life.
Okay, great. Tell us a little bit about your life that it would be a good story
Oh,
for a
it's just, it's
memoir.
just, it's just, it's just, it's basically to do with my hard times I've had in my life and how I've always wanted to do a book for therapy, and
Mm.
how I can use this book as a healing ground, where I could be able to sort of use this, each time I think about my life. I can always look at it and read it, and it can always give me memories, So that's what I've done, But this children's book was a book that I really wanted to use as a simple way of how I can use it as therapy.
Yeah. Wonderful,
Yeah.
wonderful. Have you had the chance to read it to any children?
No, I haven't. Only my daughter,
Oh, well, that
you
should
know.
count. How old is your daughter?
Oh, my daughter, she's 18, but I just thought that, let her read it and let her see what she thinks, And I actually bought one, so she's actually looking at it, and she's really proud of me, you
I'm
know.
sure she is. She's got good reason to be proud of her mom. You did a great job on this book. What was her reaction when she read it?
Well, she said, "Wow, man, I can't believe the characters are really sweet and they really sort of live in the book. And it really makes me feel like you really can sort of cheer people up. The basic of the book can make you cheered up. It can make you happy.
Exactly, exactly. It's got that kind of theme. It's got that kind of feeling for sure. And
Yeah,
I think the children will really like the characters. They're very unique. They're very relatable, and I think that's part of it as well. And what do you hope children learn from this book? Do you hope it advances their emotional intelligence a little bit? It seems like
yeah,
that's kind of the goal, right?
yes. Well, yes, it's just to advance their ability to sort of play together and to share lots of like feelings of how they can work together, and they can learn how to sort of like interact together, whatever they have to share, by looking at these little characters.
Exactly. And empathy is a strong theme in
Yeah,
this book as well, to feel the
yeah, there's a lot
way
of
that other
empathy.
people feel and understand other people's feelings. That's also important, right?
Yes,
Yeah. Wonderful, wonderful. And so you've got a memoir you're working on. Any more children's
yeah.
books? Is one kind of like spinning around, maybe a sequel to this?
Oh no, I haven't got any more. I haven't got any more.
Okay. Well, I think you do have other books in there. They just haven't come out yet
No, they
because
haven't
you've
come out yet.
yeah,
Yeah,
you've done such a great job with this one. It is wonderful. It is called The Heartwarming Tale of Lucky Buddy, Phoenix, and Rainbow. And
yeah,
Elizabeth has this book out that is beautifully illustrated. It blends lyrical prose with powerful lessons on friendship, trust, and the boundless magic of love. It is a vibrant, emotionally rich tale that uplifts both young readers and the young at heart. Elizabeth, thank you so much for joining us here today on Spotlight.
thank you so much for having me. I just feel so hot, and I feel so, I feel like I can show all my love. I'm so grateful. I really am. Thank you for having me.
Well, I'm grateful that you gave us your time today and you've done such a wonderful job with this book. And congratulations. To the folks at home, I'm Logan Crawford, thanking you for your time. This time until next time on Spotlight.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.